Okay, welcome to the spiritual course. Out of all the years and all the books and things I've read, and all the courses I've read, I've taken the essence of what really works and what makes us happy, and it's very spiritual, but it's also very, very deep as well. So hopefully you really enjoy it, and love to see your feedback. Okay, welcome back. Let me ask you a question. Who are you? Have you ever pondered and even asked that question? Well, to me, in my life, and probably a lot of other people's lives out there, you're thinking that you are your memories, who you think you are, the good and bad memories in your life, like when you think about your life, or the good things that happen, or the bad things, the character that's being built up. And a lot of us think that that is who we are. It's like the experiences we have, and all our past is who we are, and we bring ourselves to the table and present ourselves. That's who we are. But in reality, we are always more than that, always a lot more than that. Whoever we think we are is more than that. We think we are our past baggage and limitations. We're not that at all. We're a lot more than that. And this is I guess the essence of the course. And let me ask you another question. Are you living your ideal life right now? Well, I'm guessing you're probably not. Now let me ask you another question. Why are you not living your life right now, ideally? What's stopping you? What's the baggage? What's stopping you from living your ideal life? I mean, your ideal life might be, working one day a week from home, and then the rest of the week spending time with your family and kids if you have any. That is your ideal life, but why is it not happening now? Well, write that down, because interestingly enough, it's those reasons that you think you're not living that life is actually what's holding you back. Now, sure, a lot of those reasons might be, I'm not financial enough, I'm in the wrong, how can I earn that much money in this career? But a lot of those, I think if you think creatively and open-mindedly, you can come to those solutions to actually get you there. But a lot of the times we don't even actually realize that there are solutions to actually get us living to our ideal life. So this is just going to hopefully open some doorways and just learn a little bit more about yourself. So the question is, are you living your ideal life right now? And if not, why not? And realize that the reasons you come to that you're not living your life is probably the reasons that's holding you back from living your life. Bit of a paradox, but it's definitely true. And I think Anthony Robbins was the first person to bring that up, and it's definitely true in my life. Now, a lot of these things holding us back, let's just call them blocks or energy blocks, or say, for example, certain things that have happened to us in our childhood, and maybe they've meant that I'm not worthy enough, and throughout my life I carry this little thing that I'm not worthy enough, and I project that into the future, I'm not worthy enough. Let's just take that. I mean, the yogis have a word for it. They call it samskaras. That's probably the closest word I can probably come to describe what these are. All they are events that happen to us, negative events that cause us a kind of a negative blocked emotion, and that emotion, it kind of builds up over time, and it gets bigger and bigger. Now, as you can see in this diagram, I've represented that kind of purple balls, or the pinky purple balls. Now, each one of these balls is represented by a block or a samskara. Now, if you've noticed, just take any one of these balls. Let's just say one of the balls is represented by an event that happened to me when I was a child, 5 years old. Something happened to me, and that meant that nobody loves me, because that person rejected me. That meant that nobody loves me. And so throughout life I've been carrying this meaning that nobody loves me. And what happens is, paradoxically enough, is that we project that same meaning into the future. And in the future we have this thing, nobody loves me. So when we think of something in the future, it's around the filter of nobody loves me. So that's why, we'll talk about filters a little bit later, but basically this diagram, all I'm just trying to get across is that the negative things that happen to us in our past, this is called samskaras, are actually mirrored into our future. So just be aware that things unresolved, just because we meditate and work on ourselves, if we don't actually resolve them initially, they'll always be there. And it's kind of like baggage. When they say we've got baggage, well, that's what it is. And apparently that baggage is projected forwards into our life, and that's kind of all our limitations and blocks and whatnot. So the objective of this course is hopefully to remove those blocks, to free you up in your life, so then your past is free from all these blocks, in hindsight, your future is free and your future is almost unlimited. You've got a clean slate, you can do whatever you want, and you believe you can do whatever you want. So isn't that a great feeling to have, yeah?